we give you that podcast. Okay, quick stuff. We have the best coffee in the world. It's called Kape Kape by Linya Linya. You can go to Putty Rock Studio. The best.
You can get it, order it latte or just as is, or even beans if you want to do it at home. It's also very reasonably priced for how it tastes. It is chef's kiss.
Last.
Not last.
Last two. I'll
Wait
make
lang.
it quick.
I'll make it quick. This weekend, actually, we did a promo for Linya Linya shirt wearers. We did 20% off on all Kape Kape by Linya Linya coffee. And if you want to see more promos like that, make sure to follow us and Kape Kape by Linya Linya para makakita kayo ng mga ganong discounted stuff.
So, Putty Rock Studio, if you have inaanak or anak, you want a birthday party na astig, na hindi kailangan Marriott, Putty Rock Studio is the best.
Yes.
Plus, we have classes na.
Music and movement, art
better
classes.
Better than school.
I
don't want to say that. I did not say that, but I did.
It's preschool. Ganon.
Yes, our partners will kill us, but we're saying it's better than school.
I feel like it's perfect for parents who take their young kids to the mall because they're not personally very good at playing with their kids. And that's not to knock anyone. It's the reality of things. Ito, you can get some ideas that you can take home with you. And your kids are going to have a great time. They're going to have so much fun. And they're going to be tired. And they're going to have a nice, long nap.
Okay, go to puttyrockstudio.com. Thanks.
And they're going to make friends. Yay.
Yes.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Big Fuzz.
Yes, oo nga.
Congratulations on being part of Tatler's best bars that opened in 2023. Congratulations, Big Fuzz friends.
So, yun, okay. So what I want to talk about, we came from a confirmation, ninong-ninang kami ni Sab. And marami akong notes. Okay? And I think yung social anxiety ko is at its peak during Sunday Mass. I don't know why. Number one, I remember when I was a kid and we had to do the offertory. My body would shut down. I'm not kidding. If like at the start of the Sunday Mass, lalapitan yung parents ko, kayo ang mag-offertory. So, oh my God. Talagang would break down yung body ko.
How old were you?
Grade school till high school.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I know why.
Kasi it's walking down the aisle.
Yeah, of course, that's the age where you think everyone's looking at you.
Pero sabi, ito yung point ko. Kahapon, where we were the godparents of the confirmand.
Of like a sobrang daming confirmand.
Sobrang daming confirmand.
What?
Confirmand?
Mand.
Confirmand.
Confirmand.
Hindi ba dapat mend? Kasi marami sila.
What the Confirmand.
Hindi, marami sila. So, confirmand.
Confirm women. Wali.
Hindi talaga.
Confirmand.
Okay. So anyway, I still felt that way. Kasi yun nga, parang ang tagal natin hindi like super like Sunday Mass, right? So I still felt that way. Like, oh my God, people parang, am I doing it wrong? Am I like, why are my hands in my pocket? Ganon.
Your hands were in your pocket when you went down the aisle for our wedding.
Exactly.
What? What? And who cares?
I know.
Don't care. No one cares.
Kasi my dad, as soon as I walked down the aisle, kamay mo na sa pockets mo.
Oh no. That's where it comes from.
So, that's number one.
Yeah.
Walking in any public forum.
Yeah, I think I had to hold your, nung nakaupo tayo, grabe yung Kuya Kuy King fest mo.
Yeah. And even like singing. Even before, dati I would sing, but it made me so conscious. Like, I felt like everyone was like looking at me. And then, the top two last, na really, really anxiety-inducing events. Number one is Peace Be With You.
Really?
Grabe.
Talaga?
I really don't, kasi come on, imagine me, you know me.
Yeah.
I always ask you, like, beso ba ako? Ano ba ito, mag-hug ba ako? Ganyan. Imagine when we go to a party or like, This you're always like, yeah.
Or
diba?
like whatever you want.
So,
Just read the room.
pagpalapit na yung peace be with you,
Ah.
I'm already, I actually, right, way before the peace be with you, I'm already scanning, like, sino yung mga kailangan kong inod, sino yung beso, sino yung handshake.
Yeah.
What if mag-handshake ako pero mag-go for the 5 siya?
Oh, wow.
Ganon. Hindi ka ganon?
I never.
Laugh trip.
I'm like, yeah, you just go for the kiss for whoever, like my family, I will always kiss. In your family, kung sobrang layo, kung marami
Yun.
tayo, you just say like, you know,
Yun, doon ako
ako, I'll just do like a blow kiss and then like, you know.
Ako yun sabi, doon ako pinaka nasa-stress out. Let's say, kunwari, mahaba yung family, right? Let's say may mga nasamang tita, whatever. The whole time,
You just nod.
I'm already thinking, oh my God, should I walk towards her when they say peace? Or is it too nakakasagabal ba sa mga tao? Kasi I'm gonna walk through the pews.
Nakakasagabal.
Right? Sabi ko parang, nakakasagabal ba? Should, or baka magalit naman, mapagalitan ako if I don't go up to her and kiss her. And then, kunwari, random friend. Tapos ito, nakakatawa. Next, our father. Pag our
Akala
father...
ko you're talking about your father.
No. Our father.
Ama namin.
Ama namin. I seriously don't know. Parang I think, isn't it such a next level for people who don't know
Catholic.
in Catholic, the Catholic practices, pag our father, people before pre-COVID, people would randomly just hold hands, right, and say the prayer. And nakakatawa kasi parang for men, again, growing up in an old boys school, it was always like, basta, parang,
Were you expected to hold hands when you were in grade school, high school?
grade school, high school, yes. Pero I think what makes it weird is when...
Ano to, nagkatawanan kayo, gano'n?
Hindi. Pero like...
Kainis.
Parang kumari, let's say in a Sunday Mass. Hindi ako super close with the person beside me. Like, I'm already thinking like, start pa lang ng Mass. Like, oh my God, katabi si... Kumari, itong cousin or itong friend of a friend. Like, oh my God. Like,
If ganon, can I give you advice? If
What?
you're not super comfortable and you're not sure, you could just have it out. You don't have to be the one to like get it.
that's what I do.
Because honestly, most of the time, I'm the one who gets the hand of the person. Because I feel like I have more, weird nga eh. Pag nasa mass, ang taas ng confidence ko.
Wow.
Sobrang weird. I feel like because everyone else is so uptight, and then I feel like I have to step up because kasi parang ako, ano namang masama dun kung hawakan ko yung kamay mo sa Our Father? Ano namang masama dun kung gusto kong ibeso kita? Parang wala namang mawawala sa akin. And I feel very peaceful. I don't know, for some reason.
So cool.
And also like singing. Like I'll sing and I'll be like, yeah, hindi ko abot tong part na to. Pero like wala akong pake. Like anong mangyayari? What's the worst? Judge mo ako? O di ikaw ang pupuntang hell, charot.
That's so cool.
It's
Sayang,
just-
sana nag holding hands tayo ng college.
That's not what it's for, honey. Pero yun yung advice ko. If you're not comfy, just hold your hand out and then, and if you really don't want to hold anyone's hand, you don't have to. You can just put your hands down and it's not required. But if you're not sure, you don't have to. Just offer your hands, like don't even make eye contact. Just wait. Pero if you really don't want to, like, it's your choice.
What is your advice, kunwari, let's say, about social settings nga? Na until now, because of we've recently I still, kasi ako, my definition now of a good friend. Okay, if good friend, I do a high five, and a hug.
This is for, what is this? For?
Random.
Ay, hindi nito mass.
So yeah, random social gatherings. I do 5 and hug.
Ako, because of
COVID,
okay na yung, like from afar. And just say, hi.
Hindi, what level of friends? Kasi beso na tayo ulit now eh.
Well, I'll do beso for our family and
Friends.
honestly, like, cheats.
Friends rin.
But like, not all the time. Just whenever I feel like it. Like, what friends? Right?
Yeah.
Ikaw?
I guess, the reason why I ask is parang, it's nice. It's nice na things are going back to normal. Especially since we've been reading some people deserve killing.
Some people need killing.
Some people need killing. Na it takes back during that time. Wala lang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? What did you want to talk about?
Well, I'll look at my notes. Wait lang.
Okay.
Okay.
So, absolutely no segue. We can talk about. Have you heard of Gypsy Rose?
Ano yun?
You've heard of Gypsy Rose.
No.
So, she was
Girlfriend
this
ni
kid.
Kanye?
Have you heard of? No. Sino yung Amber Rose? Then, this is. Have you heard of Munchausen's? Ano yung tawag doon? Shucks. Wait lang. Hanapin ko yung Munchausen by proxy. Have you heard of that?
No.
Yung parang isa Stockholm syndrome mo yung someone and make them rely on you because you make believe na they're sick.
Oh, yeah. We watched a movie.
That was, ang tagal na nun, diba? We watched that movie. That's her. So she was, all her childhood up until like her teens, pinaniwala ng mom niya yung world na may sakit siya.
Sorry, this was from an HBO thing we watched, right?
No, that's different. Yes. That's from Scream Queens.
Ne. I don't want to say it kasi spoil yung show.
Okay, yeah. But that's what it's
about.
based on.
What's it called?
Munchausen by proxy.
Munchausen
by proxy. And as far as I know, this is the only recorded one in real life. Si Gypsy Rose is the name of the kid.
Can you explain again?
Yes, okay. So don't take my word for it. I'm just a podcaster from Manila and hindi ako nag-research before doing this. Ito lang yung mga naririnig ko. So si Gypsy Rose, when she was a kid, so her mom, pinaniwala sa world, pinaniwala sa mundo na meron siyang sakit. Like all these rare diseases. And then she had to undergo surgeries. Tapos, nag-iimbento siya ng mga symptoms. She would tell, as the kid was growing up, she would have to tell her kid na, wag ka magsalita pag nandun tayo sa doctor's office para hindi, I'll be the one. As in surgery, like she had to pinaremove yung teeth sometimes. As in, a child abuse talaga.
What the fuck?
What the fuck talaga? Naka-wheelchair siya kahit marunong siya maglakad.
Oh my God.
Ganon ka wild.
Okay.
Binibigyan siya ng mga gamot na hindi niya kailangan. So yun, what happened was, she really felt like she was trying to tell people and then nawawala yung ginagaslight siya and nawawala yung power niya to tell the truth. She really thought like no one will believe me. And the mom was getting a lot of free shit because pinaniwala nga niya yung mundo.
Parang ginaya to nung The Politician ata.
Parang ganon yun. Yeah. Make a wish, pupuntang Disney World, mga ganon, meet your whatever idol. So may mga ganon silang perks. Because, grabe yung mental torture na to, di ba?
Yeah.
So she was about, in her, late teens na. So it was getting harder for her mom to control her. So talagang minsan nilalock na siya sa kwarto, ganyan. Child abuse talaga. She met someone online. I don't know how she got online. She had a boyfriend. Online lang sila. Nag-meet sila. She told her boyfriend to kill her mom.
Oh, so yun nga, ginaya nga ng The Politician.
Hindi ko maalala kung yung storyline na yun. Pero spinoil mo na para dun sa mga hindi pa nanonood ng Politician. Pero okay.
It's not good.
And then, masaya naman yung some parts.
I didn't like
anyway. So, of course, the then boyfriend killed the mother. And then so she was in jail all this time, all these years.
What?
She was in jail. The boyfriend is in jail for life. She's in jail because it's still murder. So a lot of people are they're opposing views of a lot of people are like, yay, because she's finally free. She got off earlier than she was supposed to because of good behavior.
How many years was she in prison?
Let me pull that up. You can talk about like things that you're thinking of as I'm going on Google. She was in 2000.
Her name is Gypsy Rose.
In June 2015, nangyari yung murder. And then,
She's out
so it was
now.
like a stabbing. And
Okay.
she was sentenced to 10 years in prison and served 85% of her sentence.
Okay.
And so she was just released December 28th.
Okay.
And then,
now?
so
What's
it was
going on?
big. It was a big deal. Like a lot of people were rejoicing because she's finally out. Because of course, parang it
I
was,
can't believe she went to prison.
I guess, yun nga eh. Kasi parang some sort of self-defense rin yun,
Oh,
diba? Kasi,
hindi ba?
yun eh, parang, paano mo masasabi na,
It's like you were kidnapped, right?
parang-
and
ayun. She says na she is sorry for it.
oh, that's okay.
Right.
I mean, but
Yeah.
na she did yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
in the moment, hindi ba dapat ano yun? Anyway.
She says, Dr. Phil asked her if she was glad her mother was dead. And she said, I'm glad that I'm out of that situation, but I'm not happy she's dead. So, I mean, that shows remorse. Kawawa, oh my gosh, this woman, how unfortunate. But she's married now.
Wala na yung boyfriend.
Wala na yung boyfriend. I think that guy is still in jail. She's married. She got married while she was in prison.
Kawawa naman yung boyfriend din.
And maraming mga nagbubully dun sa husband niya. Ayaw ko. But now she's on social media. People are like happy for her. She's got she's got her nails done. She's got, she's finding herself. And there's a documentary coming out na siya talaga yung, it's her story.
Astig.
I don't know if it's out na, pero interesting. Right?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy na she's out of jail. And I it's a very nuanced situation. My goodness. But anybody who abuses their child, I don't know. There's just a special place in hell.
Ako naman, well, we can kind of make this like a 5 senses thing.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's her.
Ayan siya with her husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, what a story. Oh my
Ayun
gosh.
siya, as a kid.
Grabe.
Yeah. Like, sinashave yung head niya.
My God.
Ay, kawawa talaga.
So ako naman, yung I would
Horrible.
like to close the book literally
Mm.
on my Elon Musk thing.
Okay, so Jim has been listening to this audiobook about Elon Musk's
Yeah,
life.
written by Walter Isaacson.
And he always tells me about it and then always has a disclaimer before telling me
I would
about
like
it.
to say another disclaimer. I would like to give a disclaimer again. Okay. Na, of course, he's a horrible human being. And I think ang floppy lang ni Isaacson.
The one who wrote
The
it?
author, yeah. Kasi
Why?
hindi ko gets yung I finished it na eh.
Okay.
Hindi ko gets yung thesis eh.
Mm.
Yung kay Jobs, clear yung thesis eh. Parang there was like this it's a pondering question like for the world to move, does someone have to be that psychotic and that parang lack of empathy and whatever. Medyo ganun din yung kay Musk. But basta parang the way it's written, it's like kind of like
Hindi ba even biographies have to have like a
I think so kasi parang you're telling a story eh. So parang for you to choose that story,
Yes.
then you kind of it's like a right?
Yeah.
Parang it's like
there's a reason.
yeah, parang you have to
So after listening to it, you were like, what was the reason?
parang it's the same thing naman. Because he did in fairness to him, he has moved he has helped in
Narrowing my eyes right now. What was that?
definitely sabi he like the mere fact that America and the switch to yung sa Tesla and ano ba electric cars, that's saving the planet. Going space exploration, his whole life mission kasi is parang creating civilization on Mars. It's just that one, he has Asperger's. So he's on the spectrum. So what happened then is
He didn't have a very good childhood, right?
yeah. His father beat him, and then his father impregnated his stepdaughter.
I had no idea. That's so
So
fucked up.
Elon Musk had a stepdaughter who he loved, and then his dad impregnated her. So that nabaliw siya doon, and then his dad rin was became such a so he was always parang hate from that point on, nag-FO sila ng dad niya, right? FO. Malamang. And then the dad became a super, so wala nang money yung dad, he like kinut off ni Musk.
I hate him.
The dad became like a conspiracy theorist, like was super against, like was saying some COVID wasn't true, super pro Trump, all this shit. And then yung nangyari is Elon Musk has a bunch of kids. And one of
narcissist.
kasi nga he thinks that that's the way the humanity should survive. Na we should procreate.
Overpopulation.
Ano sabi mo? Overpopulation. Yeah.
You know what? Let's go to Mars because there's overpopulation. Well, let's make more kids.
So he
Wait, you're talking about conspiracy theorists. But he's also kind of a conspiracy theorist.
That's where I'm going. So he had one kid who became trans. And because trans, more than that, naging parang socialist communist, I don't know. And hated the concept of billionaires. And then it aligned with how the world was changing, right? Na parang billionaires are gross, and like, why do you have that much money? So what he did was he sold off all their shit, like their mansions, so quote unquote, I'm sure. Parang putting all their ang point ni Musk, ang laban kasi ni Musk is like, I'm putting all my money in my companies. My companies are changing the world. So if you don't want me to have a mansion, sige, I won't have a mansion. Parang ganon. He was trying to win back his daughter. And then
ayaw pa rin siya.
Ayaw pa rin siya tanggapin, and then nagtuloy-tuloy na, and then parang just like the book said naman parang like a bully, like someone who was bullied in the playground, if you had a chance to go back to that playground and buy it, or parang be the king of that playground. That's what Musk did with Twitter.
Yeah.
Parang that's why, kaya nga parang ang dami dun grabe, bobo talaga, like mga random shit, like he would just out of the blue tweet something about Tesla that would cost the company millions. Yeah. Like mga, I don't think this rocket is gonna fail or whatever, something like that. So that kept happening, and then parang that's why he got Twitter. Parang, I'm gonna be the bully now. Ganon.
So kaya siya parang triggered by
the
quote unquote woke people, because na-feel niya na parang na-associate niya yung distance nila ng anak niya dun sa parang kinuha siya ng woke people, gano'n. Yeah.
That's why.
That explains it, but it doesn't excuse it.
And then isa pa, he was such a supporter of Obama. Democrat pala siya.
Yeah, may ganun siyang mga redeeming before
Hindi, kasi I think in terms of the stance of like climate change and environmentalism, whatever, he supports that. So parang
I think he just surrounded himself with the wrong people.
I don't want to talk about him like as if he's like Manny, like alam mo parang pa-inumata siya. But based on the book, ang point ko is the reason why I brought this up is naaliw lang ako kasi parang he keeps talking about yung life on Mars, exploration, and nakakaaliw lang talaga yung theory na his theory is that there are no aliens, but these are all humans.
Oh my gosh. Nagulat ako. Check it out. I think Elon Musk is listening. You said it's a theory.
Oh. His theory is like if you go to if we really do get into like,
I'm surprised he thinks there's no aliens.
He said nga na parang if there were aliens, he would be the first to tweet. Na parang he would tweet it right away because
sobrang narcissistic, grabe. I swear. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, he says na now, okay, so forget Musk, pero this theory nga, na tayo rin naman, we kind of agree na there are no aliens.
Ako, I believe there are aliens.
Ako, I believe na there are other species, pero I still believe in time travelers. Mas
parang
ganun ako.
parang the aliens taught us everything we know. Ancient aliens.
That's one.
I love that theory.
That's one. And also, let's say, there are planets here. There are other planets that were inhabited by humans na, like, yung sa Interstellar.
Yeah.
Parang because nga may time jump.
They are not aliens, they're just future humans.
Yes. For example, let's say, what if there are a group of humans na who like maybe 50 years ago found, or maybe 100 years ago, 200 years ago, they created a fucking thing. They flew and whatever. Kaya tinakatawa kasi in an interview kay Musk, tinanong siya, what about that theory na couldn't it be possible that there were spaceships here? And then yung Egyptians, yung parang who taught them that technology, ganyan. Tapos nakakatawa, he was explaining na theoretically, if there was a spaceship like that,
what Elon
we would have
build
seen remains of it.
I think we have been.
Hindi, sabi niya though, pero tinanong sabi, kinounter siya na, what if the material was, let's say, something steel? How many thousands of years could it survive?
Yeah.
May mga ganon. Pero yung point is, if we explore space, sabi niya, there's an incredibly high probability nga na you go to another planet and then you'll see like a civilization live there. Like yung kwento nga about Mars, diba? That Mars is apparently, it used to be
It's so funny. It's like none of this is based on like. Do we have sources for these things?
The book.
Like Google.
No,
Elon Musk.
Yeah. Yung
what is it called? Elon Musk.
River Maya.
Labo. What?
Kasi I was
River Maya, an biography about Elon Musk.
Plus Enrico Blanco.
What happened to Bamboo and Rico? Learn this and more.
LSC.
Was there bamboo found on Mars? Read more. Clickbait. Labo.
No clicks. Last ko.
Why did you go to the River Maya? I don't get it.
Kasi I was gonna say na before you I was gonna say na yung Mars nga was mostly water before. But through time it froze. And then ngayon it's covered in dust.
Okay.
Yung ice. So parang ganun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I read this labo hindi ko get. You know, I read this. We're gonna keep going, because this is the sort of conversations Jim and I love to have. When I was younger, I read this book. That book is so stupid. I read, Archie, right? Archie comics.
Yeah.
So at my dentist, meron siyang collection of parang B-sides ng Archie comics. So it's more of like the Richie Rich stuff. But there was this Richie Rich comic book. Was it Richie Rich? Basta, wild it was like yung theory niya is, marami nang nakabaon sa ilalim ng Earth. Because after every thousands of years, may mag-explode lang na volcano, everything's gonna be covered, much like Mars, and then it's just gonna reboot. So like when you dig, there's just gonna be like, actual robots na and AI and wild technology. And then, wild yung comic na yun, kasi parang there was a robot na nakaalis and lang nabuhay siya. It's really wild.
That's a pretty cool theory.
Diba?
Na parang all of this has happened. Like,
all of this has happened.
Parang,
much like the dinosaurs became extinct.
So parang babalik tayo to dinosaur. Ganun na naman.
Ganun siya. Tapos pagka-ice age, tapos magka-ano na naman.
Whoa!
So ulit-ulit lang siya. Tapos parang mag-explode yung sun, diba? Kasi it's only a matter of time. And then magkakaroon ng bagong sun. And then maybe hindi na sa Earth mabubuhay, pero like on a different planet.
Okay.
I don't know. We're gonna have to, and that's why we have to have moving back to what we talked about in the first part. That's why we've got to just have faith. Ayup! Bye.
Bye.